So hustle culture. I want to talk about hustle culture and my experience with it and how I've learned throughout these past 4 or 5 years of being on self-improvement and on my self-improvement journey. Hustle culture, let's talk about it. What is hustle culture, right? And I think this day and age, everybody is on grind mode, right? And there's no, the grind mode is not a problem. It's not an issue, right? I respect it. I respect the people that are going for it, are going for their goals and their dreams and their aspirations. And I'm all for it because I'm just the same. I do the same things every single day. I've been living it every single day for the past 5 years. And all I can really say about hustle culture is it's not a bad thing, right? But I do believe that there is some pros and cons. There's reasons why it's bad, and there's reasons why it could potentially be good. And the reason I say that is, in my experience throughout these 5 years, again, I've been on hustle, grind, all of that, everything you could think of, reading books, developing my physique, developing my mind, my mindset, my attitude, spiritually, in all areas, just trying to get better every single day. And I'm not yet where I want to be, but I do know that I get better every single day. Again, I love it. I love the grind. I love the mode that I can tap into when I really want. But I do believe that there is a time and period for that. There's a time and period for grind. But I do believe that there is a time to kind of take it down, right? Relax a little bit, rewind, self-reflect on yourself and see how far you've come. And the reason I say you need the time to reflect and see how far you've come as a person is because on this grind, you'll eventually get caught up in kind of a loop, right? And when I say a loop, I mean a loop. It's like a constant circle. You feel like after every win, after every achievement, that enough is never enough, right? So you can, and I fell into that. I've reached these goals and these achievements that I wanted to achieve, but after I achieved them, I never felt satisfied on where I was at. And the reason that was because I never really took the time to reflect. I never took the time to reflect back on how far I've come and where I was coming from. All I seen was social media, and I seen all these other people going big, and I fell into this comparison of, damn, no, I didn't get to where that person is at, so I'm not winning, right? That's where I was at. And I fell into the loophole, right, of constantly trying to prove myself and the people around me. And again, I'm saying hustle culture on why this could be a bad thing and a good thing. And again, I believe that they're both good. If you're on that hustle grind mode, man, hey, all to you, man. Keep doing it. But I do believe, if you're seeing this video, this is my warning, or my just giving you information on my experience, that you must take the time to reflect and see how far you've come. Rewind a little bit. I'm not telling you to take weeks, months to reflect and see, because it doesn't take that long. Give yourself a couple days break after a long period of growth. Give yourself a couple days, reflect, see where you could do better at, see where you could go better at. You know what I mean? And I think that itself makes you want more, but in a positive way, because you're not doing it for nobody else. You're doing it for yourself because you've seen how far you've come as a person. And that's huge. That's incremental. You need it. You need it in your life. You need days to set back and just relax a little bit. You know, I know time is our biggest asset, but just because you take the time off from hustling and grinding, it doesn't mean you're failing. It does not mean you're failing. You know, you taking the time off to reflect and rewind and set your brain off for a little bit is a win. It's a win in itself. You must take it seriously, honestly. And I'm still on it. I'm still practicing it myself. And yes, I get caught up sometimes, but it's all about recentering yourself to what's important, you know, and I think that's crucial. So if you're watching this, man, praise to the grind and the hustle, right? Because I was on that as well. But I do believe that you need the time to reflect, relax, and see how far you've come. And I promise you, once you see that, you'll stop comparing yourself to others. You'll stop realizing that the achievements is not what we go for, right? The goals that we strive for is not actually what we want. What we want is the person we become in the period of reaching those goals and those achievements. You know, the person that you develop is yourself in all areas. Your mental attitude, you know, the way you come when there's new hardship going on in your life, that builds it. You striving for these things builds it. It's not the achievements, it's not the goals, it's the actual person you become on your journey to reaching these achievements and goals. So if you're watching this, all love to you guys. Keep grinding, keep hustling in whatever period you're in. But if you're finding yourself too much, it's kind of loud out here. Give me a second. All these cars passing by. But if you find yourself in this period of grind, take the time, man. Take the time to relax a little bit. Give yourself a couple days, reflect, you know. Hop off your routine for a little bit. Do something different. And I promise you'll come back better. You'll come back a lot better. And if you don't, come back to this video or let me know. But I promise you, you won't. You'll come back 10 times better. And maybe that's an optimistic statement, but you'll definitely come back a lot better than feeling like you're stuck in this loophole of just grinding, you know, because it gets scary sometimes. But take the time, man. I'm taking the time right now. This is me just walking and talking and reflecting. Me talking to the camera right now is me reflecting on myself and where I've come from. So take the time, enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.